Yes, frame rate. That rather controversial subject that video game developers seem to always be trying to convince us doesn't really matter. But does it? Well, in simple terms, yes. I'll spare you most of the numbers, but there are two simple reasons that 60 FPS is better than 30 FPS in games. Number 1. More frames, more info. The more frames per second you have, the more often your eyes get a visual update, and thus the smoother the gameplay looks. Without the natural motion blur of film, computer-generated game visuals often look choppy and unnatural in 30 FPS because your brain simply can't fill in the missing details. Thus, increasing the number of frames allows for smoother sequences. You've probably already noticed this in the clips on screen. But number 2 is a little more compelling. More frames per second equals less lag. Now this one's a bit trickier to get your head around. But basically, when you double the number of frames per second a game runs at, the time between the frames is halved. Thus, the theoretical minimum latency is halved. In other words, if we ignore all other potential sources of delay, the time between when you use a controller and when the game changes to reflect that action is half as long at 60 FPS as it is at 30. This makes the game feel more responsive. Period. No exception. Now, there are a lot of other things that can contribute to frame rate lag, but that is one important one. So those are the two main reasons why frame rate matters, and why you do indeed want 60 FPS in your games. Want to learn more? I'll link some videos down in the description. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. WizKid490, out.
Вот вам,